A reason for me to believe came when I got through the steps and got to step 12, and it said I need to carry this message. And I got to tradition 5, and it said each group has a primary purpose. So I'm a member of the group. It means I have a primary purpose to carry this message to the alcoholic who still suffers. That's what keeps me believing. I can't do that if I'm not sober. And the longer as I stay sober and see the great things happening to me and people around me, the more I believe. It's a trade-off. God didn't do anything to me. He didn't put a gun to my head. I had a dope dealer put a gun to my head and asked me if I was a cop once. I said, "Can I do my dope before you shoot me?" And he walked out. I have to surrender everything, man. Because sobriety, not drinking, is not the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's the pot of gold at the beginning. The pot of gold at the end is given back, and that's when we hit pay dirt around here. That's when God really shows up. Page 20 says, our very lives as ex-problem drinkers depends upon our constant thought of others and how we may help meet their needs. This program's not about me, man. It's very selfish at first, but it becomes less selfish as I go. And, I have to put others' needs in front of my own to set this train in motion to gain a deeper faith. I don't get that when I'm not sober. I went out for a long time too, and the end of it is, man, our mess becomes our message. Our test becomes our testimony. Our curse becomes our blessing. And the things we thought were so bad. See, God took my curse of alcohol and drugs and gave it back to me as my gift. Page 124. Cling to the thought that our dark past is the most valuable asset we have. With it, we can avert misery and death for others. And then on page 161, it tells you being wrecked in the same vessel. It means it doesn't matter why I'm here, because alcoholics run red lights and potheads stop at green ones. It don't matter why I'm here. Alcohol is but a symptom. It says being wrecked in the same vessel, being restored and united under one God. I know we all serve the same God because we have the same path to Him with the same principles. And my Bible and my big book told me the same thing my whole life. I just didn't listen to one. I listened to the Bible written and drunk because it worked way better for me. And, if I truly turn my will and life over to the care of God on step 3 and stay sober and serve my primary purpose, judges, lawyers, and probation officers showed me God's will for my life. And they told me not to drink and drug, but what they didn't realize was I was beyond human aid, man. And I had a spiritual problem that was not going to be fixed by anything but God. I'll end with this. I gave up on being told what to do years ago, man. But pain's God's megaphone, and it changed my mind.